Amusement charity event hosted by the One by One organization. Special guests included Cardinal of Vishal, Alyssa Reed, Magic, and Simple Plan. Let's take a look.
Hey, we're Magic.
Hey, I'm Alyssa Reed, and I'm on the scene.
What up, it's Mr. Cardinal of Vishal, aka Celebrity Face, and right about now, I'm on the scene.
Joining us now is Cardinal. Thanks for being with us today.
My pleasure. Some of the neighborhoods that I grew up in, there's a lot of kids that benefit from programs like this. So for me, it's always awesome when there's actual programs that can do well for people that you may know.
Now you're successful, but was there ever a time where things weren't so easy?
Yeah, of course. I mean, both my parents were blue collar workers, blue collar citizens. So I mean, for most of my life, it was like that. But I mean, for us, it wasn't always about the wealth, like monetary wealth. You know, I mean, a lot of my life, we know struggle. We know what it is to struggle, and that's why I'm so appreciative. And that's why a lot of times it's easy for me to give back, because I know what it is to need.
What's something you're looking forward to tonight?
The show. That's what we try to do best.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you'd talk about the after party too, because it's still an important part of it. Here he is, he's ready. He's ready. You know, it's cool to wrap it up with a rock show. I think it's important to kind of thank the volunteers and everybody who was involved, and at the same time raise money through ticket sales. So,
but we are writing the new album, fifth album. It should be coming out 2015, and so yeah, we're kind of like not touring so much these days. People are asking us like, when's our next show in Toronto? We're not playing for a little bit. We're focusing on the creating process, and then we hit the road again.
Tell us more about the Million Meals Movement.
The Million Meals Movement is something that evolved from our breakfast program, because our breakfast program, as you know, we're feeding 4,400 kids, and then what I realized is that the problem is so vast that the only way for this to work is if we do something which is going to go down to the level of the communities. So this was our inaugural event. We packaged 100,000 meals today, and next year what we hope to do is to just extend that throughout communities throughout Canada and the United States, and then creating a movement where one day a year everybody comes out and packs meals.
Well, I love everything that One by One does. It's such an important organization, and especially this Million Meals Movement. I think it's an amazing movement. I think that it's something that people need to know about. The fact that so many people, especially children, are going hungry in our own country. I mean, that's something that needs to be voiced.
And I know you were founded on YouTube. Tell us more about that.
So I actually posted a cover of one of Justin Bieber's songs. I had rewritten it from like a female perspective of the song, and I don't know how, it was my one cover that I posted, but it did the trick for me, and it got passed into the right hands, and I got a record deal, so my life has been changed from that one video.
Joining us now is the group Magic. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you for having us. You know, it's important for us the way it was important for everybody who showed up and packed breakfast today. It's because some kids don't have food to eat, and that's a problem. When we heard we could be involved with this, it was a no-brainer, and we're ready to go.
Now, our show is all about inspiration, and if you could name 3 things, each of you, that made you successful, what would you say they were?
Definitely great musicians, healthy food. I'm actually very healthy when it comes to food, and trying to stay fit. Exercise helps.
Drive, the belief that you can make things come true. Practice. Belief is a big one, like he said. Just believing in yourself, and when you're doing something you love, just keep going at it, you know what I mean?
3 things. I would say my family, I would say music, and I would say amazing companionship, friends here.
True. Yeah. My buddy.
My buddy.
Do it.
All the time. I think it's really, don't get discouraged if you're not amazing at what you do when you first begin, because we've all started playing music when we were kids, and you know, when you first start something, you're not great at it, and you have to develop the craft. Just don't give up and keep trying and follow your dreams, and one day you never know what might happen. You might become a famous band like Simple Plan. Not that we're famous or anything, but
Yeah, I agree with whatever he said.
yes.
Yeah, and like you, when he walks in, I get confused and aroused. What can I do?
I don't know how to follow up with this, but Yeah, I think it's about perseverance. It's about following a dream, sticking to it, just working hard.
3 traits that made me successful: perseverance, the ability to navigate, because there's a lot of roadblocks that are going to get set up, you know, whenever anybody is trying to make their way to success. So you got to be able to navigate. The third one is just recognizing your blessings. You know what I'm saying? Like, know that maybe you're not where you want to be right now, but know that you will get there eventually. Those 3 are pretty important in terms of trying to get to a final goal, because success for anybody is not an easy thing, and a lot of times people just see us, you know what I mean? They see the bright light shining in the interviews and whatever, but it takes a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to get here.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that.
That's it for this episode of On the Scene Network. I'm Daria Roy. Thanks for watching.